Hi everybody, I am back with the last journal for this Friday, and it is a custom order for MJ that I wanted to share with y'all. Hi MJ! She wanted a book that was not for writing, but just an inspirational book with affirmations. So, and she wanted two separate books, and I combined them, and I thought, this is going to be really pretty, because if you just want one for inspiration, then to have a place for journaling too might be a little different. But this way she gets the best of both of what she wanted in one book, and I love how it turned out. MJ just kind of lets me go with it, and she gives me the idea and the things that she wants, and just lets me create, and I love that. Thanks, MJ. So let's measure. Let's get that out of the way. It measures 7.5 by 5, and we have a 2-inch spine, so it's a good size. I put a sari silk bow on here in some color to give the book a little bit of color. It's got a stamped image of some trees, which I thought was very peaceful. A part of a crochet doily here. The word inspire, because it's an inspirational book. Some fabrics and some more crochet. And then I covered the whole, after I put fabric on the book itself and grunged it up, because this is a very, very grungy journal. I took a crocheted little tablecloth thingy and I just used that for the whole cover of the book. And it's got the charms and it's got the tabs. It has a muslin closure. Let me put this back so I can make sure that I'm where I'm supposed to be and see I'm not. Okay. Oh Lord, I'm singing. Sorry y'all, I didn't mean to scare you. I never knew I did that until my friend told me when I wasn't feeling good that I wasn't singing. So she knew I wasn't feeling good, and I never really noticed that I sing. And I don't sing well, so I apologize for that. You can just kind of zip through it. But let's go inside and see what we've got. It's a big one, but it's so pretty. On the first pocket here, got some roses, and I put one of these little cards that I make that I stitch around in the fabrics, and it says trust your crazy ideas, because that reminded me of MJ. She said in a convo to me about her ideas, and I told her, I said what I said earlier, that I appreciated her letting me run with it. And so anyway, I put that there. And then inside I put a little booklet that she likes a lot. And I didn't put any affirmations in it, but I thought, she may want to write down her own affirmations. So I've got 2 booklets in here just for that purpose, that I didn't add any sayings on, so she can do her own thing with it. Coffee dyed paper in the back for the inside cover, and lace going all the way around, matches the doily table thingy on the front. I used doily tabs, and over here we've got a lot of stamping, a lot of inking, a lot of heavy coffee dyeing. And the first one says do your own thing. It's got a little ruffle here. There's no place for journaling in these books, and I took a punch and I went down the edge there. Over here we have imagine, and I tried to coordinate pictures with the inspiration words themselves, and in some cases it just couldn't be done, but I really, really like that. And of course I don't want to say that because she'll be thinking it, but a song came to my mind. And then again, more inking. Over here, a piece of lace with a flower, and it says be your beautiful self. And of course I let the stitching come through on the other side. Same here. And it says, it's got a beautiful stamped image of a swan, and it says everything has beauty. And to make these stand out a little bit more, I took a Sharpie marker and went around it so that they pop off the page. And here's a little birdie hanging from a branch, and it says, when nothing's sure, everything is possible. And you've got the tab and the safety pin with a pearl and a bead cap and another bead. Over here, a little butterfly with some lace and some fabric. Every single page, as you can tell, is heavily grunged, so I just won't repeat that over and over. This is from an old hymnal book, 1907. And it says, growing dearer each day. And look, she's doing laundry for her dolly clothes, which I thought was really cute. And over here, life was meant for a great adventure. And it's on a postcard with a little hot air balloon in the background and a ruffle. And there's the stitching. You know, you could put whatever you wanted in here, MJ. Just something that's special to you. Make each day a story worth telling. Look at that picture. That's got to be a story worth telling. And a rose here. And again, another charm with a heart. Well, actually, 2 hearts. Life's most beautiful things are not seen with the eyes, but felt with the heart. Isn't that true? And looky there. I didn't stuff that. I'll put something in there for you. And a little hummingbird. I missed a pocket. It's not me on a Friday if I didn't discover I missed a pocket. This says, embrace the journey. Piece of a doily here. Really pretty stenciling throughout the book, too. And it says, let all you do be done with love, and they're cooking for their family. Over here, some lace flowers, and I put some little pink pearls in it. And it says, wishing you all you're wishing for. Over here's a butterfly with some flowers and some roses over here. This is a napkin decoupage and a heart. Thankful. And it's got a picture of 3 women, and it's the definition of a friend. With a tag here and some fabrics and some pearls and some laces. But these pages are loaded. Good things are going to happen. We know that. Over here is a key pocket with a little tab up here and a brad and part of a doily. And of course, I couldn't resist, MJ. Ta-da! Creamy pralines. Imagine that. And it's a very good recipe. So there you go for that. And at the top, it says, give out what you most want to come back. Over here, dream with a fabric belly band. She likes belly bands. And it's got a little butterfly and then a coffee dyed paper and some napkin decoupage in the background. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Isn't that the truth? That's the other side of that postcard. The definition of love with a mother and child. Some big piece of lace back here, some seam binding. Stitching down the edge. Over here it says inspire. I thought that was kind of neat. She's probably a governess or, you know, some type of a teacher teaching her whatever they're studying. Napkin decoupage. Here we have a satin ruffle and stitched around, and it says, reach for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among the stars. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And over here is a vintage photo of a lady and a ruffle with a silk flower. And it says, ask you, and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. And some punch. I think that's a Martha Stewart punch, actually, going down the side. Here's an image of 3 elderly women, and it says cherish. And I missed another pocket. Oh, I'm batting 1,000, MJ. Here we go. It says kindness up here with a real pretty floral image in the background. And a big large pearl here. Safety pin with some fabrics and some gold. This says grateful, and it's got some of that grass cloth that I love using. And lace, and of course this comes out. Got a little piece of ephemera and a music envelope that you can put something in if you want. And a pretty picture of an iris. Be in love with your life. A teacup and a heart on a ruffle stitched in gold. Throw kindness around like confetti. And it's a part of a doily up there and a postcard and some lace. We all need to do this from time to time. It says just breathe. Just breathe. Chill. A little ticket with some lace here. Wish. Over here it says be awesome today. And it's got some fabrics and a little crown, because I thought, you know, if you're going to be awesome, you need a crown. And a silk flower with some seam binding. And we have a picture of 2 happy ladies, and it says smile. It's the key that fits the lock of everybody's heart. And this has got a real pretty iris decoupage there. A day to remember. Use your wings. A little hummingbird. He uses his wings a lot. This is one page that I like. It says, when you know better, do better. And this is a passenger coupon ticket, and they look like they're at a train station. It says leaving Los Angeles. Got a piece of lace running down here, and it looks like a country store off the beaten path, with a little rose here. It says always take the scenic route. And this is just some fabric. This is just here for decoration. It's not a belly band. Stamping up here. Just practice kindness. Got an angel over here. Angel charm. With 2 ladies quilting. It says you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. And yet another empty pocket. I could have sworn I just stuffed this. See, if I don't get my 6th cup of coffee before I do these videos, I just don't have it. I'm just not with it. Some stamping over here. Attitude is everything, and I thought she looked like she had a little bit of attitude going on. There's a part of a book page and some heavy grunge work on this page. It says live in the moment. I like this one with a little rose, and it's got a patch of muslin fabric. It says hold tight and pretend it's a plan. How many times have we done that? This is a little paper rose and some fabrics here. Stenciling. Until you spread your wings, you have no idea how far you'll fly. I love this page with the roses and the vintage lady. Do your best, never give up, and believe in yourself. Angels are watching over. Some vintage angels here with some roses. And went blank, crocheted tab. Be open to whatever comes next. And she's looking out over the ocean, waiting for whatever comes next. Got some vintage music paper here. More stitching. Be brave, stay strong. That's our little inkwell. Little place here, and the ruffle is sewn in the gold. You can never have too much happy. Isn't that the truth? We love happy. Happy, happy, happy. Here I added a safety pin to this silk flower and put some leaves here. And this has got a real pretty pearl charm. And it's got a picture of two ladies. It says, a friend is someone who knows the song in your heart and can sing it back to you when you've forgotten the words. Isn't that beautiful? I know MJ likes this image, so I made sure and put it in the book. Got some French book page here, and it says, if you're lucky enough to be different, never change. And we've got some butterflies here made out of, it looks like French, possibly. And it's got some silk, twisted silk, sari silk right there with a decoupaged rose. Isn't this cute? Look how cute this is. That's stinking cute. It says you can't skip and be unhappy at the same time. I want everybody to go see if that's true. Happiness depends on ourselves, which is very true. Oh, look, a pocket I stuffed. I've got that real pretty fabric that I love using. And, of course, you know, MJ likes her little secret places, so that's a secret pocket, MJ. And safety pins and some doilies and some fabrics and a real pretty vintage image. And then I actually put a coffee dyed card in here. Oh no. And I love this image. I just love this image. I think it's one of the favorite ones that I have. It says, change for no one and believe in who you are. It says, miracles happen when you believe. It's been stitched. Collect beautiful moments on a newspaper image with a heart. This piece of glue is driving me crazy, y'all. It's on my finger. Over here, hope with a pretty rose and some laces and an old book page. Stay positive with a little advertisement here and a butterfly. I use several butterflies in this book. Some stamping, and then I have one more that I used for the tabs, so I put it here with a ruffle stitched in gold. It says, no journey is too great if you seek what you find. A real pretty image here, some napkin decoupage, and that part of that hymnal. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. And this is a clasp charm with a Swarovski crystal. And over here, it's a pocket, again, out of fabric, that gorgeous fabric. I put a piece of muslin and stitched around it. And again, MJ, and got another little hidden pocket right here, right in there. It says, blessed, with a card to journal on, or put your favorite affirmations in here. Replace the fear of the unknown with curiosity. That's something I'm going to have to work on. Fear of the unknown. And I put this sheep here. What seems ordinary is often extraordinary. Got a little piece of lace up here. Got a dandelion image here, and it says focus on what's important. Sometimes we focus on the weeds in life and not on the flowers. Words of wisdom from me. Boy, I came out with a good one. It says never doubt your instinct. Anyway, that's what I thought when I stuck it in there. And we've got some loose tags with some lace and a ruffle. And this is a pocket with a bird's nest. It says, do right. This will gratify some people and astonish the rest. With a piece of coffee dyed paper. This is kind of almost a snug fit, MJ. It goes in, but you got to kind of jimmy it a little bit because it catches. Over here, what appears to be the end, which I thought was funny because she's sewing up a hole in his breeches, is usually the start of a new beginning, so, which this is. You know, she's fixing his pants, and then he's going to go off and find something else to get into. All you need is love. Of course, that's where that came from. That's That song was stuck in my head, and now I know where it came from. Okay. And here's a piece of filigree with a birdie, and it says, "With God, all things are possible." And yet another pocket I didn't stuff. It's got a chain here with an embossed piece of metal that I did, and a pearl. Little places to put special words if you wanted to, MJ. And here's the pocket that matches the front pocket. And I put a coffee cup here because MJ and I love our coffee. And I put, "Today is full of possibilities." So once you get your coffee in, yes it is. And this is another booklet that she can add all, things that are special to her, sayings or quotes or Bible quotes or whatever is something special to her. She can add. Now, I didn't put a closure on this because this is made from pattern paper. And pattern paper is easily torn. It's sewn down and it's got glue down. But I didn't want anything to catch anything, so I did not put a closure on it. And I put some lace and some roses and, of course, our coffee to go with the coffee cup. And in he goes. I will get you some stuffings in there, MJ, I promise. And here's the back, all grunged up. And the spine again. That's a really pretty crochet doily. And the front, and you can see the beads hang down. You know, I'm probably twirling that and making y'all dizzy. And this is it for this Friday. So back to work for me, and I will see y'all next Friday. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and all your lovely comments, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.